This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
And you talked about a lot of stars, a lot of AEW folks, and we're here to talk today about another one, a key piece in AEW. You and Connie just talked about this man from his 1999 and 2000 a few weeks ago, and we're going to talk about his 2001 this week, and that is Chris Jericho. Man, 20 years ago, and he's still getting it done. And by the way, this week, JR, his birthday, 51 on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, as this drops on Thursday, Tuesday the 9th, he turned 51 years old.
That's awesome. That's all. Well, Christy stays in good shape. He's got the mental game down. That's one of the great advantages that he has over his peers, is that Jericho understands in-ring psychology. And he'll have to use all of it because he's got a cast of thousands in his match at Full Gear. You're always anxious to see how the newbies are going to do. I'm anxious to see how Junior Dos Santos working punch relates to everybody else.
That's right.
When the adrenaline starts pumping, and you got a guy that doesn't have any experience doing that, sometimes just
tough to hold back, right? When that energy's going.
Yeah, and he's always been known as one of the great strikers in USC history, great knockout power. So who knows what's going to happen? But Chrissy's work will be cut out because I believe that this has been his brainchild. So I know, and here's what I know. I know he's got a vision for it. I never ask him what he's going to do because I'm as much of a fan as anybody else. I like for him or the match to evolve and let me call the evolution of what I'm seeing. I think it's better for the fans. I'm not an actor. I like to say I'm a pretty good storyteller, but I'm a play-by-play guy. And so I don't look at myself as an actor. I saw something Michael Cole said, and he's right. He's an actor in a scripted sport in WWE, and he's there to add a little sizzle. But I'm in that world, but I'm not. He and I have a place at the fork in the road where we take a different turn. It doesn't mean my route is more fortuitous than his. It simply means that I don't have to share his philosophy, which is cool. I like Michael. He's a good friend and he's a good guy. And I saw where he was losing his hearing.
Yes,
I can understand that, but really that touches home too. So anyway, Jericho's a special guy, and this year is 2001. It was pretty sensational for him. Jericho going over and working in New Japan was groundbreaking. As a free agent, as an individual, putting all that together with Kenny and so forth was absolutely amazing. It's funny that the Japanese office, the New Japan office, didn't have any problem putting Jericho in a key spot when he had not been in a key spot for quite some time. But in any event, he has nothing left to prove. He's into AEW because he still loves what he does. He loves helping people and making them better. You think Santana and Ortiz haven't learned from Chris Jericho and Jake Hager?
That's right.
It's just
Sammy Guevara. You can tell he's under his wing, under Jericho.
Oh my God, yeah. It's like Sammy's in a great spot. Sammy's been booked very well. Slow but sure wins the race. So I'm a big believer of that. But Jericho's he's still on top of his game.
He's on many people's. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm just going to say that if that match on Saturday night in Minneapolis at Full Gear delivers like I think it will, I think it's going to pleasantly surprise a lot of people, because how many pay-per-view main event level matches has Dan Lambert's crew been in? None. And how long has it been since we saw America's team on a hot streak and win a bunch of matches and build momentum? Never. So all that is under the orchestration of Chris Jericho. That's why I think the Saturday night's match will be much better than people perceive it might be, and especially considering the lack of experience of so many participants in that big tag team matchup. Should be really interesting.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.